What's going on, guys? Welcome to Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
On a Boat.
On a boat.
Let's go.
This is episode 26.
Episode number 26, the golden episode. It's a golden episode because my birthday falls on the 26th, but I'm just not going to tell them what month. I'm going to let them figure that out. I'm going to let them figure that one out. But, it's beautiful today. It's a beautiful day today. It is slightly a little warmer. Still fucking cold out, but slightly warmer.
But we can't complain. We're in the middle of the lake right now. I'm in a lake, but in the river.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are currently in the water right now, guys. Today's episode is and again, guys, we keep telling people, engage with us. This is how we move.
100%.
And honestly, I like how we're able to do this. You know, we're able to feed off of what you guys want to see and what you guys want to know, kind of, and move with it and give our honest opinion on things. So this one said, being a man in your early 20s versus 30s, what mindset differences do you see or potentially have?
Damn.
Now, that is a good one. And the reason I say that's a good one, guys, is because I personally feel that I think a lot different for sure than when I was I feel like I think a lot different. When I was 20, I was definitely reckless. I was reckless in my 20s, guaranteed. Would you consider yourself, Arian, what are some things that you see different right now? Your 20s versus your 30s, your mindset. What's one thing for sure that you can sit here and be like, man, I would never even think about doing that when you were 20 and then versus now?
I think the first things that comes to mind is just the maturity, but like it's I got no time for bullshit, bro. No time for things to just mess up my day, because once one thing goes wrong, my whole day is messed up. So
like today?
No, not today.
Or
in general, like it's just like when something doesn't go right, then it kind of trickles on to the rest of the day, and I don't want.
And then like, how would that be in your 20s though? Like, how would you react to that?
I feel like I had more tolerance to bullshit. Like I was able to deal with more. Now I'm just like no type of energy towards it. I'm just very like I can't things were just I can't handle bullshit.
Just
Drama, things like that. I feel like in my 20s I wasn't really too concerned about things draining my energy. Now I'm definitely more reserved and more if you didn't think I was reserved then, definitely I'm way reserved now. So like, and I feel like only people that really know me kind of really see the changes, but that's kind of definitely that changed my mindset, is like I pick and choose who I want around me. And before I really didn't really care. I was just like doing whatever, being with whoever, just whoever, just be different circles and everything like that. Now I'm more zoned in and
really
pick.
Yeah. So like for me, one of the big things that I feel that I've definitely changed is like, if I was 20 years old and you call me a bitch, it was either a fight or a gunfight or just some type of violence. Some type of violence is gonna go down for sure, guaranteed, 100%. Now, if you call me a bitch, I'll just honestly turn around and leave.
Yeah,
I just can't. Like, I got too much to lose right now for someone just calling me a bitch.
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, for me, it's like I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table.
To me, it's like, I agree. Definitely the emotional aspect. I'm more logical thinking now.
Exactly. Right now, in my 30s, I think with logic versus with emotion.
Yeah.
Back when I was 20. The only part I might not think about logically, which I still kind of do sometimes, is I don't know if it's because I'm Mexican or because it's just me, but I fucking hold grudges like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I stand on that. And 9 times out of 10, understand that when I hold a grudge, it's because I've been hurt. Other than that, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, you gotta mature out of that for sure.
100%. That's something that but like, you just don't understand, bah. I know people that are 60 right now that still hold grudges.
Look, at the end of the day, we're gonna die, and you can't take that with
Like,
you.
is that something you can really grow from? Like, just
How's you holding grudges gonna elevate you ever?
it's not about elevating me. It's about
Gonna-
holding that grudge, holding that thought,
It's gonna-
holding that action, and then being like, okay, cool. Like, that's fine. Like, I'll remember that. Like, no problem.
It's gonna hold you down, like a ton of bricks is just gonna hold you down. Like I think things just phase me less at all. Like in general, like I can care less what people think. I can care less.
Okay. Like, you understand too, though. Like, more or less, this happens when it's like 9 times out of 10, it'll be somebody close to me more than somebody I absolutely don't give a shit about that I might not ever. Like, for example, if someone got invited on the boat, it's their first time ever on my boat, never seen them before. For whatever reason, they did something that I didn't like or I didn't approve of or something that might have bothered me. All right, cool. Like, I hold that grudge. Like, I'm not going to hold a grudge on somebody that I seen one time and I might not ever see again. I don't give a shit about that. It's more or less with people that hurt me, that are close to me, that I love, that it's like, okay, it's going to be 2 things. You don't know what you just did was wrong to me, or you don't know that it hurt me.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to hold it, right? I'm going to wait. And I'm going to do it fucking back. And if you fucking get upset, you motherfucker, I'm gonna bring up that scenario. But you did this shit too, bro.
Yeah.
And now you're upset, but you did that to me. So why are you upset?
Yeah, but where
Okay, it's 2 things. At that point, it's like,
where at what point is like now you're back to square one? Like what does that solve? That's what I'm
okay,
trying to get at.
but
It doesn't solve anything.
okay then. It's like I said though.
It's about like that mindset, that mentality should be in your 20s. In your 30s, you should be like, that happened. Let's talk about it. Let's not let it happen again. And we've had these conversations before.
Yeah.
Going forward, to be like, you know what, bro? Let's just communicate going forward, and let's just keep each other accountable, and let's not revert back to
No, 100%.
That's what your 20s should be, holding grudges. Your 30s should be elevating, being better, working every day to strive to be better. No one's
Communication.
Everybody should be better.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. Everybody has different levels. Like some people have more emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Some people have more physical, physical attributes that are better, whatever like that. But
I got physical attributes that are way better, man.
I just feel like you should be able to just work towards being just a better person. Be just a better person.
Yeah.
It just like just doesn't cost anything to be nice.
Just be better, man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Fucking
Be yourself, man.
No, listen, that one that you said for sure is definitely one thing for sure is you said that back in your 20s, the emotional intelligence versus now, but
being more emotional, reacting more on emotion in your 20s, and in your 30s reacting more with logic,
yeah. Right? But for me, for sure, 100% communication when I was 20 to now, way better now.
Oh, you kidding me?
Like communication for me is everything. At 20, I didn't give a shit about communicating anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Before, like in my 20s, something would bother me, I'm ignoring the situation because that's what I was like. That's like a Mexican culture kind of thing to do. Is like you ignore the problem. Once you see that person, you just act like nothing even happened. Now, I'll tell you, like, this bothered me, why it bothered me, why I'm reacting a certain way. How are we not going to just deal with that again?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just more logical sense rather than emotional sense.
Like, I didn't like that, Bob.
Hell no,
that shit ain't sliding,
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy,
Bob. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. But yeah, guys, so yeah, 20s versus 30s. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are watching us now, you can also, if you actually sit back, right, take a step back and think about how you've elevated from 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Now, if you downgraded from 20 to 30, I can't help you, Bob.
I can't help you. Hey, but you can still elevate from 30 to 40.
Pa, come on.
It's
We
not-
get it
it's
somewhere,
not
pa.
over. It's not over, pa.
It ain't over.
You know, you can just keep on elevating
Hey.
yourself.
You can elevate from 30 to 40, from 40 to 50, from 50
to
to 80, pa.
to the grave.
Yeah.
Pa. Take that shit to the grave.
What is you talking about?
No, 100%. Look, it's another thing that kind of helped me develop as a man is relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships with friends, relationships with women, relationships with relatives, things like that. Like things that have happened where it's just like, yeah, nah, I shouldn't handle it that way.
Love when I was 20 and when I love now, that's two different things.
100%. 100%.
When I was 20, I told you I loved you just to get what I wanted, pa.
I didn't really mean that.
Yeah, but now I feel that shit.
I feel that shit in my heart, pa.
No lie.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But
definitely more intense.
yeah, I'm not just telling people I love you.
No,
Got me fucked up.
It means way more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way
absolutely.
more. Look, if I say that to you, you best believe I'm willing to die for you.
Yeah, if I got like I love you.
I love
I
you.
love for you.
I love you. I'm gonna look out for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at what's in your best interest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on game with things. I'm not gonna gatekeep or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna tell you how it is.
Bro.
Hey, that's a different thing too. Like when I was in my 20s, I was gatekeeping a lot of things. Now I'm just like, you know, whatever. I put people on game.
If I get asked, I get put people on game, but I don't just go out of my way to put people on game.
No.
One thing I know the last episode we recorded, I think it was episode 25. I forgot to mention this that I wanted to mention was that pretty soon we're working on something like a Patreon. And I kind of want to explain a little bit what the Patreon is, right? For the people that don't know.
Yeah, of course.
So there's gonna be episodes that we're gonna have, right? That are gonna be and this might be us gatekeeping. But you know what? At the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be information at the fucking lowest cost you could possibly get
At its peak.
At its peak and lowest price.
Yeah.
But pretty much what the Patreon is we're gonna have very, very exclusive episodes. A lot of the times we might have guests in our episodes with Patreon. But there's going to be a lot of episodes that we have with a lot of information, with a lot of game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got
exposing just different things that like things that we consider as top notch.
Yeah,
game.
top tier.
Yeah, top tier.
And we're gonna have our guests to be able to verify that.
Yeah.
You know, with whoever we have. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We do have a couple people in mind, but it's gonna be, you know, all types of things, like things from like, you know, the top 5 fragrances that's gonna have her leaking. You know, like if you want those fragrances, you're gonna have to subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, you want her
like,
you
but
want,
I'm
want
gonna
them
tell you right now, like 9 times out of 10, I have those fragrances, but like you know, we're putting you on game.
Yeah.
We're putting you on game, and
Look,
and,
we got some shit that you know you walk out the crib with this on just
and your neighbor gonna be like, what is that?
Look,
Ma?
you're just gonna be hide your mama, hide your baby mama, hide
all of that,
your grandmama,
all of that.
They going
Hide them, hide them. But yeah, no, our Patreon is definitely gonna be all of our exclusive content. Don't take that the wrong way.
It's our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Right.
OnlyFans on the boat.
Right. All our exclusive content. It's gonna be literally on our Patreon. So be on the lookout for that, guys. If you're watching this episode, we will have a Patreon. And for all our supporters, again, our supporters just understand and know that nothing goes unnoticed. We engage with our supporters. We like to talk with our supporters. And notice how I like to call them supporters and not fans. I feel like if you're gonna call people fans, that's when you're like completely up there. And
Oh,
even
yeah.
then, I still consider people supporters, bro. They support what we got going on, especially the people that are subscribing to our content.
Yeah.
That's just
On
like,
our page,
yeah.
commenting.
And those are the people I love to give back to, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Like one day I will do something huge and big
Yeah.
for like a supporter, man.
Another thing too that we kind of talked about too is kind of streaming too. That'd be kind of dope that we could do.
Yeah, absolutely. Streamers, anybody that knows how to stream, this season for sure. This season we're gonna get into streaming, and if you would like to be a part of or play a role in something that we have planned for streaming, and you think that you can be confident, or you think that you might be
Or just ideas. If you have ideas,
or you even honestly like you feel like you're interested in partaking in the things that we might have going on, don't be afraid to shoot us a DM. You know, we take everybody into consideration. We're more than happy to have interviews and sit down and kind of see where your headspace is at, see what your schedule looks like, and see if it aligns with what we got going on.
yeah.
And if it does,
see if we have similar interests and
Yeah.
things like that.
we're gonna definitely move forward with what we got going on here.
Definitely. Let's go back to the topic of like
100%, 100%.
being a man in your 20s and your 30s.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what changes?
Penis enlargement. My penis from when I was 20 to now, different size.
He said,
How about you?
yeah, definitely grew a half inch probably.
I got about 3 more inches, pa.
No, but it definitely one thing that kind of matures you for sure is the bills.
Oh my God.
Your bills from when you were 20
Listen,
to fucking 30.
I'm gonna tell you right now. When I was 20 years of age, I was swiping credit cards like I was rich. I was swiping credit cards like, go out with the boys, Buffalo Wild Wings, on me, pa.
Don't even worry.
Yeah, don't
about
even worry about it. Papa got it. Like straight up, 20s financially stupid as shit. In my 30s, you'll be lucky if you give me to swipe a credit card. You know, if I swipe a credit card, it's because I know it's gonna get handled, man. You know, but other than that, I'm definitely not using. I try to avoid using credit cards at all costs. But mainly just try to have your phone, insurance,
Yeah.
mortgage,
things like that.
water, light, gas.
Things like that, 100%. And like when I go out to you with the guys, like, yeah, you better have that money up front.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to. Look. One thing that changed for sure is chasing after my fucking money. If I gotta chase you for my money, that's the last thing I'm gonna fucking do. Like I'd rather lose that short amount of money to know that like you might have needed it more than me. Like that just goes to show like when you owe somebody.
Yeah.
Like when I was 30 and 20, doesn't even matter. I'll know when I owe somebody. If I owe somebody, you're definitely gonna get paid out. Like I'm gonna pay that money back regardless, and I'm gonna let you know regardless of how.
Honestly, money is actually the root of all mierda. So if you think about it, money can really ruin, bro, and if not, always does or has ruined friendships, connections, respect. Like, dude, money can ruin it all. Like there's a difference between credit with the government and your credit score, and then credit with people.
Yeah.
You know, and if you ask me, they're very, very much both important.
Yeah, 100%.
In both aspects,
Yeah.
especially if you're the type of person that likes to network, flip money, and make money. You want to keep your name clean, bro.
Yeah.
The best thing you can ever do is sit here and be like, man, I let Joe Schmo borrow 20 bands. Joe Schmo had me paid out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now it's like, damn, okay, cool. Like, it's just different scenarios for different shit. Now, obviously, you're never gonna lend out money without any contracts involved of any kind,
Or
or
even
any litigation.
I mean, even with just friends, you know what I'm saying? Just lending out money to friends and things like that. If they don't pay you back the first time, me personally, I'm not gonna lend you out the second
Yeah,
time.
hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
like if I'm,
I don't care if it's a dub.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's $20,
Yeah,
pa.
yeah, 100%.
You don't pay me that 20 back, pa. You're lucky if you could even still speak to me, pa. Straight up. Like, man, you're dirty. $20?
Yeah, $20.
That's crazy.
Like,
pa.
if you don't got an explanation, then yeah, I don't.
I ain't even gonna lie though. Everything's expensive now. Everything.
I
like
mean,
A pack of socks, $30. $30, bro. Like $30 for a pack of socks. I've been buying a lot of socks lately, Nike socks, and yeah, $28 plus tax, 35.
Yeah. But like, let's talk about this though. Like, for me, I can care less about material things. Like,
Oh.
maybe when I was 20, I probably cared a little bit, but like, I mean, I was never a material person, but like, I could see, like, the attraction was there. Like having a nice car. All right, guys, we've been having some issues with our electronics, but we'll get that figured out. I'm not sure. Something's overheating and it just keeps turning.
Things are getting better though
Yeah.
as we proceed.
Yeah, we're finding out what the issue is, but as I left off is back in your 20s, I kind of cared less about material things. I mean, I cared more about material things. In my 30s, I cared less about them. I had a Nissan 350Z, that a sports car, 2-seater, stick shift, fucking terrible for being in Chicago, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a rear wheel drive, and the problem is that there's snow, so I can only drive it about like 6 months out the year. If there's just a little speckle of snow on the floor, I ain't going nowhere. I can't take my car. So just like things like that is like I wasn't thinking clearly. Now I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and like I just utilize it for more of my things that I have going on, like my dogs. Like I took more consideration. Like I need something that I could use long term.
Right, right.
So definitely when I was younger, I was just cared about like just having a nice car, making sure it was dope, making sure it was loud, making sure like just things I shouldn't even be caring about. So I definitely feel that like as you mature, you start to care less about what other people think about you. Just more thoughts of just things that could benefit you.
Absolutely. I could totally agree with you on that. I could resonate in a way that, and honestly, this might have not been, well, in my 20s, right? In my 20s, I can definitely say, and you know, I'm not that far from 20, but in my 20s, I gotta admit that I always cared about having a nice car. That shit right now, though, pa, I don't give a shit about having a nice car, pa. Give me the hoopty. I'll take the hoopty.
No cap.
But realistically speaking, like if I want my life to be straight,
Yeah.
I need minimum, lo mínimo, way, lo pinche mínimo, way. I need a fucking pickup truck.
Yeah.
I need a pickup truck. No ifs, ands, or buts. And the minimum Ram 1500, Ford F-150. That's like the absolute basic bare minimum.
Yeah.
I need a goddamn pickup truck. I don't care if it's a beater. I need it.
Another thing too is like, just like, I don't think I'll ever buy a car from a lot ever again. Like finance a car. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I'd rather just own the car. All right, I'm done with these monthly payments.
Yeah, but see, bro, like
I'm done with monthly payments, bro. Like I don't care. I'll save up until I have enough money where I'll buy. Like I have a few buddies that just bought a few. I mean, you bought a pickup truck for, you know, a nice one.
Yeah. So this is my thing. Though, right? This is what I recommend, and not to change the subject or really go off the ledge with this, but my take on that is like, just try to find you a different income that you can make that money and buy the car cash versus actually taking your earn hard work money that's saved into buying a car like that, bro. Because at that point, like, you can do so much more with the saved money and have that saved money make you money and then eventually just pay the car off. Because if you just pay the car off up front, bro, that hard earned, worked, saved money is out the door. Like, we both know that when you buy a car straight off the lot, it's instantly at the fucking bare minimum. I have to say it because that's how much I mean it. At the bare minimum, when you buy a car off the lot, easily dropping at least the most minimum $5,000 in value.
100%.
It can be
as soon as you turn that car on and drive off the lot.
Yeah, we are in 2026. If you go and buy a 2026 Cadillac Escalade and you bought the 2026 Cadillac Escalade for $100,000, the second you turn the key, the second you sign, the value now goes from $100,000 to $90,000.
Oh, 100%. Because if you were to just sign and then be like, "Oh, I want to sell it back to you guys," they'd be like,
Yeah,
"Okay, we'll give you 85."
yeah, we'll give you 85. We'll give you
Yeah,
90.
yeah,
You know, you ain't gonna give, and now you lost money
yeah.
100%.
Well, my whole thing was like, with the Jeep and everything like that. I'm tired of just paying it. Like I'm tired of paying it. Like I would never,
And I get
if I
that.
can go back, if I can go back. I mean, I got that when I was like what 20,
I think
28,
I
but
think
like,
if there's anybody that understands you, it's me and everybody watching that has a car note.
yeah,
Anyone that has a car note, we're all sick of this shit.
yeah.
Like we don't want a car. You
Like, bro,
just
like
know.
you like when you go to the dealer or whatever. Like, bro, like before it was like the minimum was like monthly payments of like $300. Bro, now it's double that.
God.
Now it's double that.
I pay triple that, brother. I pay triple that for a car payment. God.
It's just too much. It's just too much. So like it just
Yeah.
like I'd rather me personally, I'd rather want to own outright.
Yeah.
I've seen people that like just got like that to buy a truck for like
Yeah.
5,000 and they have that truck for years.
Look.
I'd rather just do that, save the money long term, lose the money up front, unfortunately. And if I can make my money back on rent, like all my buddy wants to use my car, hey, just fill it up or
I can tell
whatever.
I can tell you right now, I have a car, sits in the garage for 6-7 months out of the year, and then take it out when it's nice out. That car has really low miles, really nice car, very expensive. But I can tell you right now, that will be the probably
the last.
unless I make a move, like a business move where I'm generating, enough money to be like, hey, I'm gonna go spend 100,000 on this car, but I'm gonna make that 100,000 back within the next couple months.
Yeah.
Type of deal. Because other than that, yeah, definitely not worth it. Like,
Yeah.
screw car payment.
I think too, like you start to realize like living within your means.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
100%,
saying? Like-
100%.
Like when you're 20, you're just like, oh, I'm young. Like I'll be able to
Yeah.
make that back or whatever. Like now it's just like, nah, I need that money now. Like now I'm checking my receipts, making sure I'm not getting double charged for something. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
100%.
I'm checking my statements. I'm checking everything. Like I thought I canceled that. Remember that fucking
Yeah,
payment?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I thought we
yeah.
canceled that fucking in
Yeah,
October.
yeah. Freaking, we've been paying internet, right? And this is the internet that we use on our boats and stuff. So like we've been paying internet literally for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
And haven't used not even
A single bit.
a single megapixel or whatever the hell you want to
Megabyte,
not a minuscule of a megabyte. The box is in the boat. It's
Yeah.
not even on. It's shut off. We have not.
Yeah.
We've been paying this for the past 6 months, and yeah, obviously we try to call and be like, damn, can we get
Something.
that money
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
Like we didn't even
Nothing.
use it.
Nothing.
We're not using it. Like, and yeah,
They're talking about, yeah, we'll refund you, but
yeah.
then it goes to collections.
yeah. T-Mobile didn't want to work with us, so I am no longer a customer of T-Mobile.
No,
personally.
but that's what we're talking about. Is that like you like as when you were younger, you'd get charged like miscellaneous charges, and you're just like whatever. Now I'm just like, well, maybe I should have caught her sooner, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, yeah, this is not right.
And
here.
this is my reason why I like to be in charge of my payments. Like, don't get me wrong. Like now, like most of the time, I do have my stuff set on auto pay, just in case I do forget something.
yeah.
But that's also one reason I hate auto pay. Like, auto pay is okay for like if you got credit cards and stuff. But if you got memberships, like I don't know, like
like a
like-
gym membership or
yeah,
whatever.
gym membership or like internet and stuff like that.
Netflix.
Yeah, like honestly, I just like to be in control of that stuff just
Yeah.
because, I don't like to pay for something I didn't use.
Yeah.
So if I know I'm gonna use Netflix that month, I'm gonna make sure I use it. Like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
but I'll be honest though, like stuff like that, like internet, Netflix and stuff, I honestly just pay that because everyone in the house just uses it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, guys, that is the difference again from us, like versus our 20s and our 30s is where we think a lot more logical. One thing I do have a problem with though, not to keep extending this, but I've always loved jewelry. No matter
Mhm.
what. I've always loved jewelry. People might consider that or look at that as materialistic. It can be, but at the same time, it can also kind of be an investment if your jewelry is real. Like if you got real gold,
Yeah.
gold goes up in value, and depending on how much gold you actually have,
Yeah.
like a little bit of gold, you might not make too much money. But if you got like, 200 grams on a chain or something like that,
Yeah.
like that type of stuff is worth some money. You could actually make a couple thousand off that if gold goes up.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I saw in a recent interview with Joe Rogan and Terrence Crawford. Crawford was like, "You'll never see a billionaire with a bust down.
yeah,
You or you'll never see a billionaire with a bust down chain, a bust down Rolex or whatever. The only time what you will see a billionaire or a millionaire with is a plain Jane Rolex
yeah.
because it's an investment.
And a billionaire, yeah, for sure. Um, again though, too, like once you're a billionaire though, like if you put yourself in that mindset, if you're a billionaire, like you're okay with throwing on a white t-shirt and some shorts and a pair of shoes and some socks and just go out.
Well, that's the thing is that like they don't have to. They have nothing to prove.
One, nothing to prove, nothing to really, 9 times out of 10, they're either married or have a significant other or girlfriend. Like, it's not about going out and trying to, attract, some type of like,
I think it's just like they realize it's like I can live within my means. This extra income, like whatever I'm making, whatever they could
let's
just
say this though, right? Now, have you ever seen a billionaire that wasn't old or old looking?
not that I know of. No, I mean old looking. I mean Elon.
You think Elon? I'm not trying to say Elon looks old or any. I'm not trying to.
I'm just
I'm not
saying.
trying to throw shade. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but I mean, yeah, Elon. I mean, he's a good looking guy, but I'm just saying like he in a way, who in all time history is the youngest billionaire of all time that ever hit $1 billion at the youngest age?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
That's the thing is a lot of people don't even want to be known to be like they don't want to be flaunting out that I'm
I'm a
this.
millionaire or
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
billionaire.
But
100%.
but you're right though. It's like I think as I've matured, I think I've liked jewelry a lot more.
Yeah.
I definitely like
And-
I had a taste for it.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with like, oh, I'm trying to stun or I'm trying to look
No,
cool. I
no.
personally like jewelry and I like how it looks on me.
Yeah.
I can care less about trying to impress.
Yeah.
I don't need to impress.
Yeah.
I'm happy where I'm at and I'm gonna just stay in my lane.
Yeah.
That's simple as that.
I would say this. I'd be more select like when I was younger, I'd be more inclined to I'd be more inclined to spend the money and be like, damn, like just to have it.
Yeah.
Now I'm more like I can afford it, so I'll get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So like I think I'm like that's how I would go about it. But like, I think back then I was just more like, oh, I need that, so I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
it doesn't
gonna
matter.
buy anything that definitely won't turn my neck green. That
I mean, that's
is
just a bad investment altogether.
Oh yeah, it's a waste of money. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yeah, definitely, I'm happy. I'm not gonna say I'm satisfied or content, but I'll just say I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm content with knowing where I want to be, right? And where like what I'm trying to become.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're thriving for greatness, for success, and no matter what, I think the most important thing, on no matter how big you get or no matter how much money you make, the most important thing is you stay humble and
Stay to your roots.
yeah, just be a people's person. You don't always have to be, but be a people's person. Yeah, definitely stick to your roots. That's the most important one, man. And if you could do that, I think you could be a fucking amazing person.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
all about when you resonate with people. When you start to get to a situation where like, you're making so much money, you start to lose touch of reality.
That's
you know?
scary.
Yeah,
I think that's scary.
Yeah, 100%. Because you don't really realize what people go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when you go to the grocery store, for somebody spending 300, that might be like, oh, that's nothing.
Look,
but to other people, it's like 300 is like a whole month's worth of food.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. The other day, and just to close this off, the other day I watched a video, and it was a video of black guy playing basketball. Playing basketball by himself. Didn't look too homeless. And just get like regular black dude. I would say probably in his 50s, maybe 60s, just hooping. Just shooting shots, and some guy walks up to him, and he's like, hey, you like basketball. He's talking to him, and you know what, like, how's your day today? Da 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 da. He's like, I'm just living my life, blah blah blah. I was incarcerated for 25 years. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. Well, I have $1,000 for you, right? So offers him 1,000, And he's like, no way, man. Like, really? Like, and you could just see how humble the guy is. And even talking about this, my skin's starting to flare up a little bit. But so he gave him $1,000, and the guy's like, thank you so much. Like, I really needed this. He's like, oh, wait, but we're not done. You ever been to a Miami Heat game? And then, like, literally sets him up, bro, takes him to a Miami Heat game. And I'm like, still watching. And then, like, next thing you know, gets a $150,000 check. And then it goes from a $150,000 check to a freaking house, to a new car. And, bro, by this point, I have tears, bro, just coming down my face. I'm crying. Bro. At this point, you don't understand how much it touched my heart to really see a guy that had nothing in one day change his entire life, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, if I ever have that kind of money, there's absolutely no way that I won't do that. I will do that for somebody and change their life if I can. If I have the amount of money to be able to sit here and do all that for somebody and really change someone's life and help them, dude, I will do it, dude. And no, like, literally, I want to feel good.
Yeah. Me personally, man, you wouldn't know I'm rich and famous, but there definitely would be signs, and the signs would be, you'd see me with a whole fucking plot of land with fucking 1,000 dogs,
cows everywhere.
Nah, just dogs. I would just have dogs. Dogs. I would probably do like a little
army.
Just like dogs. Like, I would just like rescue dogs as many as I can, and then like have like a on spot, like people that take care of them, like vet. Like, I've already thought this out. Like, I'd have like somebody.
Damn,
like
what?
I'd have like a veterinarian on site. I'd have like, staff that like work it, and then I'd
like,
have
yo,
like,
my dog ain't breathing, fix it now.
but I would have kids come visit as well.
Okay.
Like a little like.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have like people that can come visit, like schools come or whatever, people or kids with, that would, that need or want to see a dog, and then it would be like good for the dogs. They get to play around, they get the attention, and then good for the kids.
Yeah.
So like there'd be like signs of that. There'd be definitely, I would do something wholesome.
That's
like
crazy. That's crazy though. I've also cried when they do really great things for the people, the kids that have like cancer, and they only have X amount of days to live, and they literally make their dreams happen.
Yeah.
That type of stuff makes me cry all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I don't know. 20s versus 30s. Let us know, guys, what the difference from you is from age 20 to age 30. What has changed for you personally? We would like to know. I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, 100%.
I love to see people grow, and if you feel like you haven't grown and you want to grow, look for a hobby. Find a hobby. Start with a hobby. Just start with a hobby.
Yeah.
Start with that. It all starts there with finding a hobby, and most importantly, take care of your health. Hit the gym. For the people that don't know,
take care of your mental health.
100%. For the people that don't know, when we first started podcasting, I was 263 pounds. I'm now weighing in at 234 pounds.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
And we're on the road to being 200 pounds by May.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
I love to hear it.
And I'm, feeling confident. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthier. My dick gets hard a lot faster than it used to. Just kidding. But guys, this is episode number 27.
6.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's all right.
I'm ahead of the game, huh?
Jump the gun.
This is episode number 26. Again, we appreciate you checking us out. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Again, this is Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast
on a boat, baby.